Hello everyone. So for the last 2 weeks we've been learning about division, and this week we're going to be learning about fractions. But did you know that fractions and division are actually related? We can actually use fractions to represent our division problems. So for example, here we have 24 cookies to share amongst 4 friends. Okay, so our division problem would be 24 divided by 4. Or written as short division, we have 24 divided by 4. Okay, we can also represent division using fractions like this. So we have a total of 24 cookies, and we need to share them amongst 4 friends. So 4 is the total number of groups we have, and 24 is the amount of cookies that we're talking about. So if we divided 24 cookies into 4 groups, we would get 6. So each friend would receive 6 cookies. Okay, so this is how we use fractions for sharing. It's basically division, because division is also about sharing, right? So let's take a look at the next example. We've got 18 cookies here, 9 in this box and 9 in this box. And we've got 2 friends here. Okay, so we're sharing 18 cookies amongst 2 friends. Our division problem would be 18 divided by 2, or 18 divided by 2, or 18 divided by 2. So 2 is the total number of groups we have, and 18 is the number of cookies we're talking about. So 18 divided by 2 would equal 9. Okay, so for today's activities, you're going to be practicing using fractions to represent your division problems. So here we have 6 questions. You're going to answer these 6 questions on the next page, right here. Okay, this is your answer sheet. This is where I want you to record all your answers. So what I'd like you to show me is 2 representations of division. One using fractions, and the second one using the regular division symbol. Okay, so let's do the first one together. Question number 1. Max baked 56 cookies for 7 of his friends. How many cookies did each friend get? So first we should highlight the important parts of this question, this word problem. How many cookies are we talking about? Well, we're talking about 56 cookies, right? And how many friends does he have? He needs to share them with 7 of his friends. So here are our numbers. We have 56 and we have 7. Our question is, how many cookies did each friend get? Well, what would our division question be? Let's write it on our recording sheet. We could use first the classic division representation. We have 56 divided by 7 equals, and I'm not going to answer it for you. You can answer it on your own, okay? Or we're also going to write it as a fraction. So we have 56 cookies, that's how many we're talking about, and we have 7 groups in total. Okay, so 56 divided by 7 would equal, and you can write the answer down there. Okay, so I want you to write down 2 types of division representation. One using fractions and one using the normal division symbol. Okay, so you're going to do that for all of these 6 questions. Okay, on the next page, it's only fair that you share. So last night I made some cookies and decided to share them with my neighbors. Help me share them fairly, please. Draw a picture to help you distribute them. So when it says draw a picture, what it actually means is for you to represent your division problem as a fraction, okay? So what we always have to do when we have a problem is we need to look for the numbers that are involved and then see what they're asking us, right? So number 1, at first I baked 24 cookies and 3 neighbors came over. How many cookies did each neighbor get? So what are our important pieces of information? Well, we have 24 cookies, and we have 3 neighbors. So we know we're working with the numbers 24 and 3. So how many cookies are we talking about? We're talking about 24 cookies. And how many neighbors do we have? How many groups in total do we have? We have 3. So the 3 goes on to the bottom and the 24 stays at the top. So remember, the larger number goes on top. Just like in division, it's the larger number that gets divided into the smaller groups. Okay? All right, so we have 24 cookies and 3 neighbors. So we're going to represent it as a fraction right here. 24 divided by 3 equals, and then you can write your answer in there. Okay? It's the same thing as division, but you're just using a fraction to represent it. Tomorrow, we're going to go deeper into what a fraction is, and then we're going to work with fractions in different ways throughout the next few weeks, okay? So if you have any questions, make sure you come ask us on Seesaw.